Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. When I was growing up, I played a whole variety of different, survival horror type games. Everything from Resident Evil and Silent Hill to Cold Fear and Haunting Ground. Some more of, obscure type stuff. But this was a game that was always very intriguing to me. It was the only Fatal Frame game that I ever owned. I had never played any Fatal Frame game before this, and when I when I was looking at the box, it was like, okay, this looks scary, and then I turn it over and I see like you're taking pictures of it. I thought it was very strange. This is a game that's like a combination of Silent Hill meets Pokemon Snap, right? It's a game in which you're taking pictures of ghosts and damaging them. Uh, it's basically like the Camera Obscura is your weapon. Um, and I never played the Project Zero remake. That was like on the Wii or whatever. This is now the second remake of this game. And there is one very glaring, obvious problem with this game before we even get into it. This game does not run at 60 FPS. This is a fucking remake in 2026, and it doesn't run at 60 FPS. That's a fucking issue. Now, I know a lot of people had an issue with like the whole frame rate thing, and that's actually been fixed. I mean, not frame rate, sorry, the film grain, pardon me, the film grain issue, which I believe has been fixed, and we're going to go through it in here. So there are some like things that I'm going to keep on, like auto crouch. Vibration on. Gonna have to kind of look through these. I don't really care about the score. I think I tried to use the auto lock in this, and I don't remember if it worked or not in the demo. I'm gonna have to see if it works in the full game. Alright, we want motion blur off. Motion blur in the Camera Obscura we want on because that's actually kind of... Here's the thing. The motion blur in the Camera Obscura is kind of like part of the experience. The film grain we are going to turn off as well because the film grain... Now, here's the thing. The original game also had film grain that was in it and that made it kind of difficult to see. The film grain in this is unfortunately really bad, so I'm going to turn it off. Outfits during movies. Whatever the current outfit is, I think we should probably do that. I do want the speaker name on. We're going to change the speaker name color to red. We are going to play this in Japanese because it's just better that way. I played the original game in Japanese, so... Oh, display language is English, audio language is Japanese. There we go. Alright, so we're going to turn this down to 7. Yada yada yada. I think we're pretty much good. I'll fuck with anything else when we need to, but yeah. Alright. I'm going to play on story. I don't care about the photo points. This game is actually kind of hard. I've heard that the remake difficulty has actually kind of been upped, even on like normal. Sorry if you want to see this game in English. I'm not playing it in English. This game is better in Japanese. I would know. I played the original in Japanese.
お姉ちゃん、いつも約束してたよね。ずっと一緒だって。お姉ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。 よくここで遊んだよね。そうだね。ここももうすぐなくなっちゃうんだよね。足大丈夫？痛くない？ちょっとね。でも平気。ねえミオ。
お、
なんでもない。お姉ちゃん、早く早く待って。ミオ、お願い、置いてかないで。お姉ちゃん、私ね、あの時。お姉ちゃん？
where the fuck you going?
お姉ちゃん、どうしたの？お姉ちゃん。
Oh,
お姉ちゃん。
I've actually never heard this game in English, but I feel like it's going to be very strange to me. So if you're wondering what this game is about, if you've never played this, basically these two sisters, they kind of come to this forest. Uh, Mayu, she like broke her leg in the woods when she was younger, and she's kind of been crippled by it ever since. And This like whole forest is going to be flooded because there's like this dam project that's being created, and it's going to unfortunately lead them to this village in which this like sacrificial entity exists, and there was this like sacrifice and yada yada. Yeah. Basically, it's got this like element of like ancient evil combined with like ghosts of this like village. The ancient evil kind of like destroyed the village, and everybody, I think everybody died, or virtually everybody died, something like that. It's been a long time since I played this. I remember like the basic plot points of this. Oh, yeah, I can run. So if you're wondering, this game is going to be a little jarring for me to play because it's running at 30 FPS, which is dog shit. Graphically, however, it looks pretty nice. The demo, the film grain was really bad, so I am glad that I can turn that off. Looks a lot better without it. I forget what the village is called. It starts with an M. It's a red moth. No. Wow.
地図から消えた村。
Title. So yeah, it's kind of like this is one of those games that like it was really series actually that kind of really gives a lot of like in-depth looks into like more like real Japanese horror, like yokai, like actual like ghosts and like things like noroi, like curses. Um, which I think is really nice because I feel like a lot of like Japanese horror has kind of become like muddled in years. Like since, well, I would say since this game's come out, really.
私聞いたことがある。昔
So we
この
can
辺
hold
り
hands with our
お
sister.
祭りの日に消えた村が
Never let go.
森
Oh.
で迷った人はその
It's mostly
村に襲われる
the hand-holding mechanic.
ここもしかして
The hand-holding mechanic is mostly due to the fact that she's slower than you because of her leg.
近づきたくない
And so you can see she like limps. And the reason why this is a thing is because ghosts will attack her, and since she's slower than you,
ミオ村の方に降りてみる
we will. Bitch, give me a chance. We gotta explore, we got time. Yeah, unfortunately the frame rate, even at 30, is kind of like, it's a little, it's bad. Sorry, I'm making you run up the hill again. I don't even remember like what types of collectibles and shit were in this game. I can't even fucking like pause yet, so I can still crouch.
ミオ
All right, let's go. Basically, think of this game as like a story that's kind of Silent Hill-ish with like Pokemon. I always say Pokemon Snap just because I'm not really familiar with any other games that really have like cameras as like a main use, like photo games, I guess. Combined with like the element of like Resident Evil 4, where I basically have to carry around a burden the entire time. Oh! There was a woman, did you see? Oh.
誰かいるのかな
You not see the woman?
うん
Oh!
ミオあ、うん
This place is super haunted. Chapter 1, The Lost Village.
誰かいるのかなミオこの家に入ってみる
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else around here, though. All these doors are going to be locked by a powerful force. So we will get a map, and it will like show us which doors are like locked and all that stuff. I mean, you kind of already see it up there in the mini map. There's also like key doors as well. This is an octagonal diamond motif.
お姉ちゃん開かない
Just to kind of get those things on the map. Oh yeah. We will also get a flashlight. I know it's a little dark right now, but Yeah, the demo was nearly unplayable with like the film grain. I mean,
この家に
yeah. It was unplayable with the film grain as well as being 30 FPS. Let me be quite clear. I have a feeling that they'll probably maybe do a 60 FPS update at some point. This game has 6 endings now as well. The original game had 4. When it got like put out on Xbox, there was another ending, I believe, that was added, and then there's a new ending for this version. Okay, well, this Kiryu, he lived here. All right, let's not wander, I guess, too far. There's a knife in the door. Okay, so this is a family crest lock. Wait, what the fuck did that say? It's another Kiryu house. All right. Yeah, we'll kind of come back out here with all this shit later. Let's go in here because I also see some like weird lighting effects on the screen. I don't know if you see this, but like I do. It doesn't look too great. It's kind of distracting. I wonder if it's like because of like the film grain fix, but I have no idea. News clippings. A pair of clipped newspaper articles printed about a year prior concerning search efforts to find Masumi Makamura, a missing geological surveyor. A 26-year-old surveyor by the name of Masumi Makamura has gone missing after being dispatched to conduct work at the construction site of the Minakami Dam. The dam, which has been in the works since last year, is set to submerge parts of the area underwater. Makamura was sent to investigate the impact construction may have on local historical sites and other areas of concern, but has yet to return after 5 days. Search for missing surveyor called off. So the search for missing 26-year-old geological surveyor Masumi Makamura, which began on the 4th of this month, was officially called off yesterday after turning up no leads. Makamura has been missing for 10 days prior to the search's cancellation, was surveying the Mikami Dam construction site. So she went missing, and then they stopped looking for her. It's dusty. Or ashy. Could be either. What?
お姉ちゃんお姉ちゃんどうしたの
Visions. Oh! I feel like I've just been cursed.
今のわからない
happened in this house? Oh. Oh, what the fuck is this? Woman's Notebook 4. A notebook appearing to belong to a woman who wandered into Minakami Village. The entry talks about the haunting dreams she's seen since entering the village. You'd think I'd be too tense to ever fall asleep in a place like this, but the moment I lose focus, I always seem to pass out. Maybe I'm just that exhausted. In my dreams, I see this darkness encroaching upon the village. I see the massacre. I see vast pools of blood and bodies stacked on top of them. I see a woman in a blood-soaked kimono, laughing a deranged laugh. And I see a pair of twins, young girls begging for their lives to be spared. I can still hear that woman's laughter ringing inside my ears. I don't want to fall asleep again. I'm too scared. So yeah, we actually just saw that. The woman laughing, the twins. Alright, so we have a Mayoga motif lock. What the fuck was that? A ball came tumbling down the stairs. Hey, you wanted to come in here. Alright, so we're going. Well, there you go. It's locked, so. Let's go. Alright, so we got some stairs that lead up there.
Mio,
here's our flashlight. Flashlight batteries still seem to work. Someone must have dropped it. I mean, it doesn't just make it easier to find items, it makes it easier to really do anything. Woman's Notebook 1. If anybody is reading this note, please come find me. I don't care who it is, just help me. I can't get out of this village. Save me. Miyako Sudo. So that's who wrote the journal. Kimono kind of gave me a bit of a chill. The fuck? You're in my way. Notebook 2. This entry discusses the stories surrounding Minakami Village, which said it vanished from maps. I remember hearing stories about a village that disappeared from maps. Supposedly, it was because on the day of a big festival a long time ago, tons of people got massacred. But if it still exists, and the twin Jesus statues that can be found in the surrounding forest will lure lost people toward it. Once you pass through the gate at the entrance, there's no leaving it. From there, the night of the massacre continues, and the sun never rises. In the midst of all that, I could hear the terrifying laugh of a woman echoing throughout the place. As the stories go, the only survivor in the village that night was, you guessed it, a lone woman. Hi! Bye. That's how you know when there's like a ghost around. What are you doing? That's how you know there's a ghost around, like the flashlight will start flickering. Oh! There's a little doll in there. Touch a butterfly lantern to save your progress. Oh, so this is where we change the outfits. So I have... Yeah, so here's the original outfit for Mio. You can change into their like the original clothes. There's also the kimono. Japanese Gothic. There's also like accessories that you can wear. So like gloves. There's cat ears, peony, hair ornament, red and blue. So yeah, you can actually change it for both characters. So there's Mayu original. Kimono black. Same thing. All right. We'll leave it for now as they are. Oh, you can like zoom in so you can like see the this thing, so you can see like these better. Cool. Yeah, point exchange. So like when you take pictures, is so you get like the points, and then you can get like stuff like charms. Camera will focus on the entire shot when you photograph scenery and like items. So we don't have the Camera Obscura yet, but that's my auto save. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, and health and willpower, healed lanterns.
Mio, あれ
Myoga motif key. So now we can like, I think we can access the map now from getting up. So yeah, it'll show you like which doors are locked, and even better is that it actually shows you the room as well. So like when you go hover over it, you like see the room as well, which is nice. Second floor. So we also have like our items here. So there's charms. I have a few. These are like deluxe edition. Extends fatal time window, increases the chance of encountering certain wraiths. Reduces willpower consumption when dodging and running. Increased amount of willpower recovered when a wraith is photographed. Reduces the amount of willpower needed for special shots. Yeah, we got that. Info. This is just like so like shows your game overs, your playtime, your movies, your documents, and then like the world stuff. Which like you get more of, it builds as you like get things.
どこの鍵かな
It's notebook 3, I believe. Entry talks about a mysterious figure walking past a window. Sometimes I sense a figure walking past the window outside. If someone's holding a torch, whispering about something as they walk along the road. It sounds to me like they're looking for somebody. I don't know who it is, but I know it's not Masumi. I can also hear music off in the distance. Mournful sounding music, like it's some sort of festival. They say this village disappeared on the night of a festival. A night that repeats over and over and over again. And then, of course, that led to this, where she can't like fall asleep. She keeps like seeing the visions. Sorry, you gotta move. Alright, upstairs. Okay, that door is stuck. Oops, back around here. So now we gotta go into this door. So we got the key for. Camera Obscura Memo. Memo found in the Osaka house's altar room outlining the functionality of the Camera Obscura. The Camera Obscura is a photographic device designed by Dr. Kunihiko Aso to capture spiritual beings that are typically imperceptible to the human eye. Specifically, it is capable of revealing the following: past events as contained in residual emotional energy, invisible apparitions, though I'm certain it can capture even more than that. Photographing these supernatural phenomena that defy conventional thought enables the wielder to achieve an effect akin to a traditional exorcism. However, this process also establishes a bond with the subject. As a result, judicious use of the camera obscura is required, otherwise these apparitions may take over the user. One can only imagine what this gadget can unearth if one were to photograph the hidden ceremony that takes place in Minakami Village, as well as the locations that are central to the residents' faith. I believe I can speak for myself and the good doctor when I say that the possibilities intrigue me. Sujiro Makabe. There it is. So there are multiple versions of the camera obscura in this series. I don't know how many. I think 4 or 5 or something like that. I think they all look different too. All the cameras.
それは
これがありえないものを映す機械、射影機。なんだ今のは。まさかこんなことが本当に。これはあまりにも危険なものだ。
射影機ミオ、それって
It's a camera, lady. What does it look like to you? A camera that was left behind in the village can photograph things the eye cannot see. Several printed photographs showing parts of the village were they taken with this camera. So then here's our film. There's multiple types of film that you can get as well that do more damage or other things. Old film for the camera obscura. There's plenty remaining. It is in bad shape and still usable. So this is type 7. So shooting photographs. Raise camera obscura with L2. Shoot with R2 will raise. The camera's focus will gradually adjust as you keep the target in view. Once you've taken a photo, you'll need to wait for the photo charge to complete before you can shoot another photograph. Controls can be changed in their options. Viewing photographs, pictures that you've taken can be viewed and managed from the menu screen. So you open the menu screen with square. And there's these little movies. They show you these little movies.
そのカメラまだ使えるのかな。
So there we go. So you have her you have her in focus. You can see type 7 film. Picture of sisterhood. So yeah, and you can see that it has a charge there. It shows the zoom kind of when you focus on certain objects, it will it has this auto adjust. So yeah, so yeah, special shot is R1, focus. Hold on. Is it my files, my info? So special shot is R1, focus. So focus and zoom are unlocked through camera upgrades. Switch filter is square. Fade is X. Lock on is R3. What are you doing? Stand up. evade. I don't have any filters or anything. So yeah, special shot. It's R1. And then there is a photo mode as well. Managing photos can be used to check the photos you've taken. Photos are automatically saved to temporary storage. Once temporary storage is filled, the oldest photos will be erased to make space for new ones. You can move photos to permanent storage in order to keep them from being erased automatically. That's actually a better picture of this one, so I'm gonna. It shows you like when you took it. Oh yeah, I can delete that. There we go. Hey! Launch photo mode. Any good frames? But that one's strange. None that say Crimson Butterfly on them, unfortunately. Oh, you can put... Oh, look, you can even put Project Zero on here. Look at that. See, so you have the Japanese ones. Let's have even Project Zero. That's neat. Show copyright. Show date and time. Alright. Oh! Boom! That was a big one. So, if you're wondering how this camera kind of works, it's not really explaining it. With the Camera Obscura, raise the light on top of the Camera Obscura indicates the direction of the spirit you can photograph. The spirit is a wraith, the light will turn red. Look around. Yep. While exploring, you do not have to have the Camera Obscura raised. There's an indicator displayed on the edge of the screen. However, if this indicator is not displayed for wraiths that you haven't discovered yet. Okay, so repelling wraith at the top of the Camera Obscura display. The higher quality of photograph is, the more damage it will deal. Keys to good photographs: correct focus, multiple key elements, and frame. As you keep a target in frame, the Camera Obscura will gradually bring it into focus. You can unlock the ability to adjust the Camera Obscura focus manually through upgrades. And also lock onto a wraith to automatically keep it in frame. However, lock on is released when the wraith vanishes. Yeah. Okay. So again, oh yeah. So if you're down, you'll be down if you're attacked by wraith while you have no willpower. Willpower is depleted through the following actions: being hit by attacks, touching wraiths, running during combat, evading. Willpower is restored through photographing wraiths, passing time, and using lunar incense. So the thing that it doesn't tell you that I'm gonna point out is, if you could see here on the screen, you see the middle dot, and then there are the four edges, the four little squares right there. That's like your frame. If all 5 of those things are red, you're going to do maximum damage. The more of those things that are lit up in red, the more damage you're going to do. That's kind of the whole point. So the point is that you want to try to get them in frame, or you want to try to get them like something like that. So for example, wraiths will raise their arms, and if their arms are raised, they usually will fill in both of those side squares with their face being in the middle. You get a perfect shot. It's basically how it works. So, in terms of photographs, we got this. This isn't the best. I mean, but you know, the Wanderer. So this one was actually a pretty good score. Did a good amount of damage too. Alright, so let's help her up. Leave the house. Holding Mayu's hand to recover health. So yeah, protecting Mayu. When a Wraith attacks Mayu, you can photograph it to protect her. Mayu's health reaching 0 will result in a game over. Hold hands with Mayu. While holding hands with Mayu, you gain the following effects. Willpower recovers faster, health gradually regenerates.
お姉ちゃんお姉ちゃん
So is this door still, like, stuck then? Okay. Question is, how can I get the door unstuck? So I can't, like... I can get in from outside back there. I think that's how. So we will use the costumes in time. Thought I saw something here, but I don't think. I guess maybe I didn't. So dolls. These are like little haunted things that you can find as well. Like that, for example. Is there anything? Is there anything else that I can like take pictures of? Where's that? So there's that doll that was in here, but I don't think I can take a picture of that. Door's still stuck. There's something up here on the other side as well. You see there's that over there. No way to get there. Well, there is a doll. I have to do it from the front, alright. Delete. So yeah, twin dolls, one. the idea is to leave.
開かない。ミオ、あそこにいるよ。
Woman roaming the second floor. Specters. So a type of spirit that repeat actions they performed while still alive. The Camera Obscura marks specters as blue. Successfully photographing a specter will add to the spirit list located in the menu screen. Where is that? Files? Oh yeah, okay. So there's the Wanderer. Miyako Sudo. She came to the village to search for a lost lover, only to be murdered by his spirit and condemned to wander the Osaka house. Twin dolls. And then the specters. So this is Miyako Sudo roaming the house, chasing the shadow of her lover. She tries to draw Mio and Mayu to the second floor so she can tell them her tale. Notebook 5. This entry sees the author lamenting her inability to leave the village. How long have I been in this village now? I have no idea. The sun never rises here. It's always night. I hate the dark now. I can feel it driving me insane. I want to leave. Door's unlocked now.
ここ何か変だよ。
You think? It's fucking haunted. I missed it. Shit. So there's some herbal medicine pills. What we got here? Stone mirror. A stone that gives off a strange light. When your health reaches 0, it will take your place in death one time. So we have another, like, one of these. Notebook 9. The text of this final entry is abruptly written in parts. I can't move anymore. I'll just stay here. I know Masumi will come back for me. He just needs to find a way out of the village first. If Masumi comes back for me, I'm going. He came back. Came back.
この人もここに迷い込んだんだ。恋人を追ってこの家に入って、それからどこへ行ったんだろう。やっぱりここは。
Oh!
おねえ。
どうして
Oh God. Oh! Oh no! It's a fatal frame. Even if you strike first, wraiths will attack you without flinching. However, if you take a photo of the moment the red light on the top of the camera flashes, you can stagger them. Got a shutter chance. Once you've inflicted a sufficient amount of damage on the wraith, it will become defenseless, activating a shutter chance. Getting a photo of the wraith in the state will inflict significant damage on it. The wraith will return to normal. Furthermore, successfully taking a fatal frame while the wraith is vulnerable, the shutter chance will activate fatal time. Mio an opportunity to take multiple photos in quick succession. Pictures taken during fatal time will automatically use Type 7. Okay, I got it. There we are. I beat her. The Lost Village. Chapter 2, The Twin Maidens. Alright, so, in here, my files. Shows you all this other stuff as well. So I'm gonna save like certain photos. That one's pretty cool. That one's pretty good as well. Spirit Stone Radio. An old radio for Spirit Stone. Sometimes you can hear a mysterious voice emanating from it. Memo outlining the functionality of Spirit Stone Radio. Evidently created by the same person who invented the Camera Obscura. Spirit Stone Radio Memo. The Spirit Stone Radio takes the basic concept of a crystal radio, which uses crystals and parts of its circuitry to pick up signals, and upgrades it to enable voices to be heard from the spirit realm. These voices come from crystals and other such minerals that were previously worn by people for extended periods of time. After prolonged contact, the owner's emotions become embedded in these rocks, releasing a special kind of light invisible to humans. According to Dr. Kunihiko Aso, sounds emitted from the spiritual realm can sometimes be heard without the aid of a radio. Premonitions, the ability to sense others, and synchronicity similar to those found in twins are all things attributable to these sounds. So think of it like a spirit box. Mayu's charm. The charm Mayu was wearing. Perhaps it holds her thoughts. Equipping charms confers their blessings upon you. A charm bag will increase the number of charms you can equip. Alright, so I have some photos. These are all the photos that were taken with the Camera Obscura. And I can equip these. What the fuck? Don't leave me here. Woman watching from the window. Type 0 film. Marked with a special symbol, it has extremely high exorcism power, but takes a while to reload. Type 14 film. Old film has low exorcism power and takes a while to reload. Okay, I don't know if it's like, I guess maybe not. Go do a ban real quick. We only have one of those. Filter for switch for viewing ordinary objects. Switch filter. Pressing special shots. Pressing special shots will push wraiths back. Perfect. Alright. We can leave. Some more of that Type 14 film. Camera Obscura. This guy we saw in the vision. There's something on the ground. Perceptual filter memo. Camera Obscura captures past events, including the residual emotional energy. Testing its powers, I discovered an ingenious hidden feature. By switching to the perceptual filter and photographing such residual energy, the resulting shadow recreates the past. Let's call these shadows vanishing traces, as in traces of memories. In all likelihood, why then would Dr. Osso conceal such a tantalizing functionality? Could it be that it remains incomplete, or maybe he thought approaching the spiritual realm in such a manner was dangerous? Whatever the case may be, I intend to use every tool at my disposal to photograph places and things that aren't meant to be seen. So yeah, so we have that. Range long. Yeah, okay. There's these spirits through walls. Blinding special shot. Renders wraiths unable to see for periods of time. Removed once photographed again. Consumes 75% willpower, but doesn't use film. See traces of the past. Raise Camera Obscura and switch the perceptual filter in order to follow them. I also want. Can I use the perceptual filter for this in here? No, I have to. Something else for that. So now we know where she ran off to. Some medicine here. Oh! That's mine! Oh, just use X to shake him off. There he goes. I'll be taking that now. Okay, so this is where we came by earlier. This door is still locked, okay. Anything type 14 film. Okay, so there's nothing else lying around at this point. Nothing. What's this? Type 61. New film in good condition. This has high exorcism power. That again. going that way. We had this door over here. What else do we have over here? How was that? So that's Type 61 film. So what was where's the map? I forgot just how much they like just let you go off. Okay, so here's twin dolls. I get them both in the shot though. Here we go. Medicine. Prayer beads. The jewel infused with someone's will, insert to the Camera Obscura to enhance performance. Camera Obscura and its filters can be upgraded with the use of prayer beads. These upgrades can be performed from the Camera Obscura section in the menu screen. Reversion beads can be used to reset upgrades. Alright, so new things are available. Lock enhance Camera Obscura's various features. Upgrades require specific dedicated items to be performed. Special items can also enable you to raise upgrade limits as well as reset upgrades if you desire. Alright, so focus, zoom, film capacity, more focal points, upgrade special shot, take photographs farther away, reload speed, allows you to perceive spirits behind walls. Alright, we're gonna save that for now. So that door is stuck. Alright, well, we can't get in here yet. Keep going down this path here. So this is the temple. I remember going in here. Alright, well now that we've come down here, we can go back to where our sister was walking off to. Down here was where I discovered the, there's that. I discovered the other open door. Which was here. This door was stuck. Twin doll findings. Written remarks from the folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, talking about his research on the village's ubiquitous twin dolls. I've noticed while trekking through Minakami Village that these curious white dolls can be found adorning various locations. The local residents refer to them quite simply as twin dolls, derived from the fact that they come in pairs bound together by a crimson thread. The practice of decorating spaces with dolls can be found all throughout Japan. Many of them are placed for purposes such as warding off misfortune or to ensure that children grow up well. In the case of Minakami Village, these twin dolls appear to function as guardian deities for the former use case, keeping calamities at bay. Although by design these dolls are supposed to come in pairs, I've seen some cases of them appearing alone. According to Ryozo, it's something of a mischievous pastime among the village children to snatch one of these twin dolls and hide it somewhere. He would know when he tried to do the same thing during his previous visit, he got scolded, a fact he admitted to with no small amount of sheepishness. Anyway, the twin dolls themselves are believed to hold the thoughts and feelings of sacrificial twin maidens. Separating them is believed to invite misfortune, yet children, being who they are, the fact that it's forbidden is likely precisely why they're turned it into a game. So yeah, memorializing twin dolls, when you take a picture of the pair of twin dolls together, will memorialize the feelings embedded within them. Doing so will unlock items at the point exchange. If a doll's missing its twin, try searching for it by taking pictures with the paraceptual filter. Okay. There she goes. Alright, so this is Kiryu House. Let me go down here real quick. Let me go in here first. Spending photo points. Well, at save point you can open the point exchange. Yep. Taking pictures of wraiths, specters, and more. So yeah, binding charms. Paraceptual charm. I'll buy that, why not? It's only 100. So this is for photo mode. 90. Bill marked with the purifying symbol with high exorcism power and a short reload time. Okay, so this is locked, I believe, or whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah. Use a twin motif ornament. They both have slots for inserting a wide flat key.
お姉ちゃんを追わないと。赤い蝶。
Beckoning Crimson Butterfly. We have here lunar incense. Incense made from moonflower. Using it will temporarily increase regeneration speed of willpower. So yeah, you can see here that there's a like one underneath here. Hello.
八重、どうしてまだここにいるんだ。
あなたは。
もうすぐ祭りが始まってしまう。そうなったら八重、赤い蝶を追うんだ。蝶が君を導いてくれる。
Trap boy.
二つの鍵穴。ささやき橋への門のことか。あの門は双子森が始まると閉じられてしまう。門の鍵は村のどこかに隠されている。八重、赤い蝶を追って蝶が君を導いてくれる。
He's calling me Yay. Okay, we have the narrow escape charm, corner charm.
困ったことがあったらここに来て。もしかしたら力になれるかもしれない。
There's another prayer bead. Well, before we go out here, I want to go back and see the other doors. Woman's Notebook 6. Dear Masumi, I read your note, the one about you going off to find a way out of the village. So I did see you before. It wasn't some dream that I had. Please don't leave me alone here. Stay with me. If you don't find me in this house, I'm on the plateau overlooking the village. I'm looking for you, Masumi. Come get me. I'm waiting for you. Miyako. Broken zoisite. Fragment of faintly glowing zoisite. Obtain the other half to form a whole spirit stone. Let's see here. So Osaka House. Side stories been added to the files. Certain sounds contain records of their previous owners' past, containing broken spirits and unlocked side stories not explore that history. Some side stories require the main story, other side stories to be advanced before they can be completed. Yeah, so doing Miyako's there. Let's come to man, sickle bearer. So I found 15 and 42. Staying unnoticed. I don't really care if they notice me or not. Oh, well. Maybe I should care a little bit. Shadow. Okay, so that's gonna lead me out there. I wanted to see if there's anything in these other doors first, these other houses. Okay. The door's stuck. Folklorist notes 1. Written remarks from a folklore scholar who came to study Minakami Village, recalling how he first learned about crimson sacrifices. In Minakami Village, stone Buddhist images resembling common roadside guardians can be found scattered throughout. However, unlike in other regions where such slabs typically depict male and female kami, or gods, the figures carved into these images appear to be Shinto shrine maidens, twins to be precise. According to the children of the village, such girls are called twin maidens and are worshipped as gods here. With that in mind, while searching through what historical documents still remain in this manner, I came across text that references these maidens as crimson sacrifices. I suppose the hidden ceremony relates to these sacrifices in some way. So you're kind of getting an idea. It's all about like twin stuff. Okay, that door is stuck as well. So we can't really do anything in this house currently. All the doors are jammed and shit. We can go up across this other side here. That door's stuck too. It's all about kind of like, it's all very kind of like Resident Evil or like Silent Hill-esque, where like there's a lot of these locked doors that you eventually will make your way through around, creating like shortcuts and shit like that. Alright, so one of the butterflies went over this way. We're gonna go over here. Taking us back up here. I heard something. Alright, so now we're coming in here. Another prayer bead, so now I can actually get something that I want, which is, I want reload speed. Incense. So that's one doll. There. Twin Jizo key right. Key found at the Kurahas Shrine. It looks like the right half of a Jizo statue. When the twins are brought together, the inner gate can be opened. Uh-oh. Something's in here with me. Glowing blue crystal. Dimly glowing ore contains the thoughts of a priest. Oh. Why didn't it play it? Yeah.
なぜ八重様は逃げたのだ。なぜ戻られなかったのだ。きっと戻られると。やはり双子が揃わなければ。八重様、もう償い。ああ。
So we also have the glowing blue crystal here. Decreases damage taken from range attacks. So yeah, there's 420 of these fucking things. So these photos, from my understanding, I think that like these contain like hidden items or some shit, which is why you have them. See, there's like that jar there. Ghost! How do you, like, get rid of these? I have no idea. I don't know what to even like search with that, but all right. Well, I think we're gonna save it here, and we're gonna call it for this part. I'm still dealing with like a sinus infection and everything. I have not been doing well for the last like week, um, so yeah, we're gonna leave it here for now, and then when we come back next time, we'll continue. So I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.